We've made a ton of Batarangs.
3, 2, 1, go!
And with every new Batman movie, there's a new Batarang, which also means James really wants a new Batarang.
Huh, new Batarang.
Based on the very little we can see from the trailer, this new Batarang looks like it might be foldable. So let's hop into SolidWorks and try to figure that out. SolidWorks is one of our favorite sponsors because it's the CAD software we use for all of our projects. I've been using it for years, and James has been using it for over a decade and is actually a certified SolidWorks professional. And Ben? Well, Ben's been using SolidWorks since he was 3 years old.
What are you doing?
I'm taking it apart.
Oh my goodness. How many parts does it come are in it?
So a million.
A million?
It's super powerful software that allows you to design anything. And for the first time, it's available to you guys as the 3D experience SolidWorks for Makers offer. Available at a super affordable price of only $99 per year. And our viewers can get a 20% off. That's less than $7 a month for industry-leading CAD software. Get your make on with the link below. And let's get our make on with this Batarang. I'm gonna start off with a wooden and 3D printed prototype to confirm the design before we go on to a metal version. We just got this new Method X 3D printer from MakerBot and it's been working great. So that's what I'll be using for my prototype. I think we have everything we need to assemble our first prototype folding Batarang. First things, I'm going to countersink the holes so that our screws sit flush. Now that all of our holes are tapped, we can screw these on. Let's install these magnets. Time to install the carbides. Carbides are super cool because A, they're very hard and they'll cut just about any material, and B, they're replaceable. So if they ever get damaged, we can just take one out, put the next one in. Then we should sharpen this blade up. Last up, the belt clips. These will not only allow you to hang it on your belt, but they're also great for keeping the Batarang open. This prototype looks pretty good, but I think the only way to make sure is to go test it. Everyone knows the only way to test a Batarang is to throw it. Well, as we expected, the Batarang did break in half, but surprisingly, the plastic handle is held up. So with a stronger material, this will be exactly what Batman needs to fend off bad guys. I want this Batarang to be as tough as nails, so I'm going to be using A2 tool steel, which is super strong, durable, and will keep a sharp edge. Perfect for slicing and stabbing bad guys all day long. If this Batarang is to fold, I need a very specific hinge that doesn't exist, which is turning out to be a huge challenge because I have to make it all myself. We've got our hinges welded on. Now we need to put the springs in and the hinge pin. The tricky part about working with this material is that it's actually really hard to machine. So I'm going to heat it up with a blowtorch first to soften it, making it a lot easier. This is smoky. To turn our ideas into reality, we use a lot of computer numerically controlled equipment, or CNC for short. CNC allows us to take our designs and manufacture them using technology. And with SolidWorks for Makers, you can now get access to NC Shop Floor Programmer to create your own CAM files to interface with CNC machines just like this one. Can you guess what CAM stands for? You guessed it, Computer Aided Manufacturing. And you can bet it's how Batman gets his gadgets made. Try SolidWorks out today yourself using our link in the description below and save 20%. That works out to less than a cup of coffee a month. And that's a metal batarang. Finally, we're gonna send these aluminum pieces out to get anodized in black to really match the aesthetic. Here's the before, and here it is all finished. Well, I am really happy with how this batarang turned out. The anodizing of the aluminum looks beautiful. The bluing of the steel gives it a nice shine to it. The latch on the clip works quite well. Nice and easy to open and close with one hand. You can use it like a karambit. And then if you need to throw it, you just flick it open. There we go, locks nice and tight, very little slop in it. And you can also use it like a set of brass knuckles. Hang it on your belt. Belt clip is nice and efficient. Finally, we have to make sure it can stand up to the abuse of being thrown. That worked great. Let's go show James. Hey James, check this out. Folding batarang.
Wow, that's awesome, Bogdan.
What'd you do? Oh, James.
That was deep.
You need a Band-Aid.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sharp,
I
Bogdan.
literally just said that, James.
Well, I think that means it's a good batarang. Why don't you make me like 100 more?
Oh.
And if you guys want to make your own batarang, become a YouTube member today. We've got all the CAD files available, so you can make your own folder and batarang. I should probably get a Band-Aid though.
If I'm gonna make a bunch of these, I'm gonna need some help from the team. I'm Batman. It's time for the batarang test. First up, we've got tempered glass. We've got the old batarang made out of steel and the new folding batarang. First up, steel batarang. As you can see, the tempered glass holds up against a steel batarang. But our folding batarang has carbide inserts, which are super hard and excellent at penetrating tempered glass. Nice. For reference, tempered glass is tough.
That's strong glass.
All right, glass is fun and all, but I think it's time for fruit salad. Take that, Mr. Cantaloupe. Ha, 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 ha. Well, he died. It just died. It's too easy. And I missed. I'm gonna break all these batarangs before we even get to the throwing test. Meet your maker. God. I think he's dead. We're gonna do a little bit of a batarang throwing competition, and I've even brought out some special batarangs. We've got a stainless steel one with a copper handle, some brass ones, and even a Damascus steel batarang. So let's see what you guys got. It just seems like a great way to burn yourself.
So Buckman, I bet you $50 that I can hit the Joker in the face.
I bet you $1,000 that you can't hit it.
Destroyed the Damascus one.
All right, Bogdan, I was watching the test footage and you guys all suck at throwing batarangs. Like, I'm trying to find the next Batman. So I'm gonna up the ante. If anyone can hit that yellow balloon like I can, they get my parking spot for a month.
I doubt you can hit that.
Easy.
Holy crap!
I'm the real Batman.
Okay.
All right, guys, you had the best shots from the first test, but I'm looking for the next Batman. So I decided to up the ante. I've got the Hacksmith cup here, and 1 month of my parking spot out front to whoever can hit that yellow balloon. No. Worst one yet. No.
Wrist. It hooked on my glove.
What was that, Bogdan?
It was straight. It just didn't fly very far.
Oh, foul. There we go.
Oh! Oh! It hit the balloon! It bounced off the balloon sideways. That doesn't count. Oh! We're getting close.
Oh!
Gets my parking spot.
That was a good shot.
I find it very interesting that Daryl hit it and didn't pop it.
Yeah.
That was the best
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm a little peeved. I feel a little
Next
gypped,
time.
a little cheated, but it is what it is. Enjoy the parking spot.
The funny thing is I'm gone for 3 weeks. As of like tomorrow.
With this Hacksmith cup, all you have to do is super glue it to the hood of your car, and you'll be allowed to park in my parking spot. So congratulations. Awesome. Woo! Nice. And Bogdan, awesome work with this project. These are probably the coolest batarangs I've ever seen. And if you guys want to build your own batarangs, now's a great time to become a YouTube member, because we've actually got all the CAD files you need to build your own. Plus, as a YouTube member, you'll get access to awesome exclusive content just for members. If you guys want to win this Batarang and an awesome Hacksmith prize pack, check out hacksmith.store for contest details. And while you're there, check out our new merch. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe.
I don't know. Say la vie.